Our political insiders, Tony May and Charlie Giroux, join us in the studio. And guys, we have a lot to talk about. Big news involving former Mayor Steven Reed.
The other shoe finally dropped. These kinds of rumors have been going around for weeks. And these are, I don't want to say the easy charges, but these are the obvious charges coming out of this grand jury investigation where they have physical evidence, the goods, the artifacts, some of them apparently coming from the ex-mayor's home. It's not as much of a leap to prove these charges as it will be to figure out who helped the mayor get these bond issues transacted to make the funds available to make these purchases.
Let's hear what the Attorney General had to say today.
This chain of debt took many years, approximately 20 years, to construct, and almost 2 years to uncover.
2 years to uncover, Charlie. That's a long investigation.
Yeah, Tony's right about these charges, but I think they go to a broader story, and that is how pervasive the corruption in Steve Reed's administration was, if these charges are to be believed, and additionally that if these charges are true, it was personal. Even over the course of the past few weeks, his defenders have said, well, he might have taken a totem pole here or that, but he never benefited personally. If what's in that presentment is accurate, he did benefit personally and was then at the last minute trying to run around, sell guns down in Gettysburg, etc., to cover his tracks. It suggests a pattern, as the Attorney General said, of a long period of time, 20+ years, that is pervasive in terms of using city taxpayer money as his own personal piggy bank.
And our investigative reporter Matt Rist asked him as he was going into court this morning, are you guilty of anything criminally? And he says, not that I know of.
Well, I think the mayor really believed, if my friend Randy King was correct, and he was not aware of the intensity of his purchases, that he was making all these purchases repeatedly over time, even beyond the time that we had enough goods for the Civil War Museum, enough goods for a Wild West Museum. He was still making the purchases. He didn't really, that it was more of a fixation than just good business sense.
Okay, you bring that up, but the Attorney General also bringing up now, Charlie, do you think there are other people shaking in their boots, so to speak? She says this investigation continues.
There certainly are. I mean, she made very clear this morning that this isn't over, that there are other shoes yet to drop. But the whole notion that this was just bad management on the part of Steve Reed, if the presentment is true, has gone completely out the window. I mean, that is a good cover story for Steve Reed. He used it for a long period of time. That certainly, if anything in this is to be believed, isn't true. And kudos to CBS 21 for being the first to uncover some of the things that were laid out today in that grand jury report.
Our Jason Bristol.
Jason Bristol did a heck of a job.
That was many years ago. Why did it take so long? The Attorney General is saying it took 2 years to uncover all of these.
Well, I think if you ever dealt with the mayor, I mean, he was the smartest guy in the room, in any room that I've ever been in, and it was hard to contradict him. So if he said, I have the money, don't you worry about that, you know, or he said that the bond issue is legal, apparently, I mean, there are lots of people who are supposed to be pretty smart and who get paid to make fiscal decisions who let him lead the way. And the question is going to be, was their acquiescence criminal or just simply soft-heartedness?
All right, we'll have to wait and see.
Undoubtedly, we'll be hearing more.
A lot more to come.
All right. Charlie, Tony, thanks.
You can catch our Political Insiders Tuesday right here on CBS 21 News at 5:30.
And join us Sunday mornings at 11:30 for CBS 21's Face the State, right after CBS's Face the Nation.